This was insane to witness. What the heck is going on? This is lame. Okay, I'm just going to say it right out there. This is lame. Be ready for a Brad J rant because it's coming right now. All right. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications. We're almost at that 10G mark. At some point, we're going to hit that. Got to get to 8 first, but you know, you can dream big, right? Can't you? All right. Who's the closer for the Dodgers? Is it Stewart? Is Stewart the closer now? Isn't Stewart supposed to help eat innings up for the bullpen? I'm talking 7th, 8th, maybe 6th. I'm not talking 9. Puts 2 guys on, gives up the winning run. Look, Roberts. Message to Dave Roberts. I know that you got to prove the reason why you picked him up by playing him. But why would you play him in that leverage situation when you got a guy like Vesia who's chomping at the bit to get in that game? He'd only pitched 1 inning the day before. That's it. He didn't pitch the day before that. So in like 2 or 3 days, he's only pitched twice. Come on. Roberts. And I'm a fan of Dave Roberts. You hear me backing him? But it's really hard to back him with that situation right there. All right. I've said my piece on this. First of all, the red mitt. I'm not feeling the red mitt. Brock Stewart says he has blue mitts coming in. So I'm looking for that. I want to see that. But why do you bring him in that situation? Is it to prove, like, look, hey, we picked him up. He knows the Dodgers. And I like the pickup. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Brock is not a good pickup. But to put him in a leverage situation in the 9th, and then he puts 2 guys on and then gives up the winning hit. Like, what the heck? Is he the closer? What? And I know that the traditional, okay, got it. The traditional closer is not the same. That's what people are going to say. Brad J, but the traditional is not the same. That's my Kermit the Frog, by the way, impersonation. And maybe it's not, but you tell me as a Dodger fan, as a freaking Dodger fan, you got Vesia here, you got Stewart here. Who are you picking? You're picking Vesia. Vesia in the 9th inning? You just need 1 inning. Glasnow already went freaking 7. My goodness. I don't even know. It's his first appearance at Dodger Stadium in his home uniform since way back in 2019. Giving up hits to the first 2 batters he faced, then falling behind 2-0 to pinch hitter Yoel Pozo, who flared the single over the infield to drive in the go-ahead run. Manager Dave Roberts, 1 bout outing won't change Stewart's role. That's baseball, he said. Well, what's his role? Is his role closer? I don't get it, Dave. Is his role closer? Is he supposed to eat up innings or is he supposed to close? I don't understand. I just simply do not understand that call at all. Vesia's rested. He's chomping at the bit. He's twitching. He's back there doing the Vesia thing and going like this. He wants to get out there, and you don't put him out there. You put Stewart out there. I just don't know why you do that. Oh, my goodness. Rant over. All right. Mookie. Well, he's had some better at-bats. I mean, you got to give Mookie credit. He had some better at-bats. I think it was the last Tampa Bay went to as well. 10-pitch at-bats. I mean, he's doing things, the things in baseball you're supposed to do when you're not getting hits. And he's been getting better. But Mookie, I mean, what does he say about the whole thing? Well, Mookie says it's not up to him anymore. And you remember Tommy Lasorda would always refer to the man upstairs as the great Dodger in the sky? So Mookie is literally putting it up to the great Dodger in the sky. And here's what Mookie said. He's told reporters this on Sunday. I've done everything possible. It's kind of the same result. I'm out of answers. I've done everything I can do. It's up to God at this point. So Mookie is putting it all on the great Dodger in the sky. Luckily, he's a Dodger fan. Because if he wasn't a Dodger fan, you would not want to do that. Of course. But look, Mookie's going to get back on track. Mark my words. Mookie will get back on track, and Mookie is going to be the perfect storm because he's going to come back at a time where the team needs him the most. You think about how much time's left in the season. Little under half, right? Little under half a season left. Mookie's going to come back at the right spot. And you know how you know that? Because his bats are getting it better. I mean, having a 10-pitch at bat, getting key walks when he needs to. And look, the strikeout he was called out on yesterday, that pitch was well below the zone that he got called out. It's like, so, umpires are going to make bad calls. It's going to happen. But Mookie is going to come back, and he is going to be the perfect storm. Trust me on that. Dodgers anemic hitting continues as of yesterday. And look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. What's the deal with Shohei? 19 strikeouts out of like 38 or 39 at-bats? Like half your at-bats you're striking out, Show? Come on, man. What the heck? Are you making up your mind before the pitch even gets thrown that you're swinging? Shohei's got to clean that up, man. He's got to clean that up. 19 out of 39, right? Can't be doing that, man. But he did have the clutch hit. You got to give him credit. He had the clutch hit in the ninth, and the team was not able to do something with it. And, Freddie struck out, and that was sad to see that happen to Freddie. But, he also hit a home run that game, too. So what can you say? You look at the numbers right there for the Doyers, and you see Mookie, the over. That one hurts every time you see it. You see Will Smith, still contributing with a walk. Max Muncy, fresh bat. And the thing about Max Muncy, do you realize when Max Muncy was in the lineup before his injury, Dodgers had the most runs out of any team in Major League Baseball. The most runs out of any freaking team in Major League Baseball. With Muncy out of the lineup, the Dodgers were the worst team in Major League Baseball in runs. So go figure. Get Muncy back. Going to get back on track. Key walk for him. You know what? That's key because he's relaxed. How many guys are going to walk who've been sitting out for 2 weeks and, get thrown back in? Hit for Teo. Good to see that happening. You also got to go down to Conforto again. 0 for 3. Ouch. Pages, come on. Where are you at, Pages? Did have the RBI. And Miggy Rowe, not quite that good as well. So, how did the pitching? Man, I don't even want to talk pitching. Don't even get me started on this one. Tyler Glasnow, thank you so much, sir, for your service. 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 base on balls, 7 strikeouts. Banda, what's up with Banda? He is not the same guy that he was last year. A hit, an earned run, and a strikeout in 1 inning. Man, you got to shut it down. You got to shut it down. And then Brock Stewart. That should not have Brock Stewart's name right here. That should not say Brock Stewart. That should say Vesia. Vesia. And then Jack Dreyer had to come up and bail out the team. So, how are the standings? What are the Dodgers doing? All right. Dodgers are looking good. Don't get me wrong here. I mean, what are we, like the 5th team in baseball now? But I feel like the Dodgers, by the end of the season, are going to have the best record in baseball because of what you always hear Brad Stranamus predicting the perfect storm coming. And that's what I predict with the Dodgers. Mookie's going to start hitting. That's going to be a perfect storm. Sasaki's going to come back. Kike's going to come back. We're going to get some pitchers back, more pitchers than that. And look at it, 3 games above the Pods. I don't like it being that close. You got to think that at this point, Diamondbacks, you might as well stick a fork in them. They're done. And then you look at Giants back 9. We got to keep the distance between both those teams. So we don't want the Padres tickling the Dodgers at all. We need that to not happen. All right. So Sheehy on the mound. Sheehan will take the mound versus Mikolas. A 3.60 ERA for Sheehy and a 4.83 ERA for Mikolas. Mikolas? Yeah, Mikolas. And then you got Ohtani on the mound for the Dodgers tomorrow. So there you go. Sheehan tonight, Ohtani for the Dodgers. And it comes down to what I always say. You got to win the series. Doesn't matter. You got to win the series. You can cough up a game. That's fine. But you need to wrap it up by winning the next two. And that's what the Dodgers need to do. Let's get some freaking offense, huh? All right. And let's not have Stuart close. I don't know. Call me old fast. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications. I'm Brad J. This is Dodgers Digest. Thanks for tuning in. And always remember, as you go through the day, think Dodger Blue. Let's go Dodgers.